Good evening, everyone. My name is Dancing Banan. I am here with Grave, and welcome back to the MCC. We got a matchup here of Texas Tech versus Michigan reschedulers, and this has a lot of importance for Texas Tech, especially. But both of these teams, they got a lot to be fighting for here. Graves, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good about this one. Should be entertaining to say the least, and like you said, does have decent amount of implications with the league table for upper bracket and lower bracket.
Yeah, there's so much, and I think I want to bring up the leaderboard here, the standings, and we can talk about, I think more specifically, what's going on in the entire league, because there's
Mhm.
so much that's just up in ends. I mean, you can look here. Group A already is already pretty much done and dusted, right? Penn State, Utah, they're going into the upper bracket, and we got on the other side the group that we're currently visiting, Group C. Well, Michigan, they have a chance to go jump over to become that number one team if they do their job. And Texas Tech, well, to keep their hopes alive, they need this win desperately.
It's a pretty much a must win for them at this point if they want to push for the upper bracket. But for Michigan, they can afford to lose this. It just depends on how their opponents, their other opponents will go.
Yeah, well, this will be the last game of the week 2 here. So if they did lose, it would be 1-1. That means there's all four teams at 1-1, which means that whoever wins pretty much in week 2, should Texas Tech win here today, those would be people moving to the uppers. But I think focusing back up on this game and away from this game, let's talk about, I guess, once again, these two teams who are fighting, who should be doing something here. Texas Tech is not a new team to us. We have seen these players before, right? We've seen Moose, we've
Mhm.
seen T Chili, we've seen Sliz. They played last time in the MCC, and they were a team that mid make the playoffs. They went out early, but in the end, they're a team that they have fight in them.
Definitely. Um, This should be fairly close. I think that both sides have great potential, have good players, and as much as I don't want to sound like a broken record here, this really should be a very good game.
Yeah, but I think talking about Preds here, I'm gonna give my opinion here. As much as I'm like giving praise to Texas Tech, I do think Michigan reschedulers, they're gonna take this one in. I'm gonna say 4. I think Texas Tech, they can take a game off of them, but I think Michigan reschedulers, AJ, Elro, and Zemzo, they've been moving at times, and I think they have what it takes here. I mean, do you want to know how confident these guys are? They put in their media sheet that we have back here, so we know a bit more about these teams. They put that their record's gonna be 999-0. So they're confident, and honestly, I don't doubt them for their confidence. What about you, though? Who do you think is gonna win this, Grave?
Um, Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be pretty close. I think it might go to a game five, but I'm still gonna have to lean toward Michigan as well. You know, it's gonna be back and forth at the start, I feel like, but then go to the game five, they're gonna get things under control and win it easily.
Yeah, I think that's not the craziest thing in the world for you to say, but it does make things very interesting should Texas Tech lose, because that means that the most important game will come down into week 3, where their hopes won't be dead in the water, because they'll be playing a Nebraska team who is 1-1. Should they beat them, that'll be suddenly 2 teams on 1-2, and then Michigan were to win against Kentucky, those are 3 teams on 1-2, and suddenly it becomes a thing about map record. So assumption here is Michigan does beat out Texas Tech. It's not over for Texas Tech, but their life will be extremely difficult. Because in the end, losing to Kentucky early just made this bracket so much harder for them.
Mhm. Have to
But I,
fully agree with you there. Yeah. I mean, the way this table is working out, it should come down to the very end, depending on this result. Like Texas Tech, though, this is definitely a must win for them if they really want to have a real shot at the upper bracket.
yeah, I think also, in fact, that we're not mentioning, even if they were to win, they just don't make anything happen. It's just you need to win this Texas Tech just to prove that you deserve to be in the upper bracket, right? Because I think,
Hmm.
imagine if they lost to Michigan and then they made the upper bracket. There's gonna be
Yeah.
doubts in our mind about, do you really deserve to be up here? What do you bring over the other teams? What do you bring over to Nebraska that, yeah, they had to beat, sure, so that maybe that ease some of the doubts, but what do you bring to a squad like that?
Exactly. Yeah. They really don't. It really doesn't showcase their full power if they lose here and then make it, because it's just like, yeah. I mean, I hate that I'm like almost repeating you at this point, but it's not a great look, and it kind of allows teams to go in it overconfident, I guess you could say, in a way. But like
No,
just
yeah,
being
I
able
think
to
I get
go
what
in,
you're saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think one of the big things especially though was honestly, I want to talk about one of the players here. No, we have a bit of time. Michigan, I believe, are finishing something up before they'll be here in the lobby and will be started soon enough. But I think one of the big things we'll talk about for the side of Texas Tech is Moose. I think it's going to be such an important player for them. I still have the big memory of Moose. He having a one game in the MCC like last season or he just became God or something. I think he missed. Yeah, well, what was it? Was he nine? It was like 9 for 9 or 9 for 10 or something. It was like a stupidly good stat where this dude was just out of his mind on shooting accuracy and just shooting like consistency. And I was just, like it was. I mean, it was amazing to watch, but I don't expect that performance out of Moose today. That was a once in a lifetime opportunity, but if he does bring it out, I mean, Michigan's got to be worried.
Yeah. And what you're saying with that, I don't remember exactly who they did that against, but it'd be very difficult here to do that against this Michigan team in this
Yeah,
case.
it will
Yeah.
be very difficult against this Michigan team. I mean, who'd they play in week 1? I'm gonna make a quick double check on who they did beat. They beat Nebraska in Game 5, which that Nebraska team we
Ooh,
know is decent. That is a
yeah.
respectable team, and they won it. So they do have fangs. So I think at the moment, actually, we're gonna just mention this over here. While we're waiting for Michigan, they're currently in the rank game. 3 minute overtime over there. So they're getting their warm up.
They're
They're
getting a
not gonna be
real good
cold
warm
coming
up.
into this.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. I don't.
Oh,
Did,
yeah.
did,
Well,
did did they win it?
speak of the devil,
Did they
I mean,
did they win this?
they hope they won that, or that's a unfortunate moral to start the series off with.
I mean, that's a fun one to see.
Yeah.
And I think as we go here, yes, players are jumping into the lobby, and
Hmm.
we are officially ready to get this game underway. Michigan on the blue side, Texas Tech on the orange, and match goes underway. Right away, Moose will get the ball. He's going to go up with it. He's going to try to stick. Will air dribble it? Try to get the bump. Can't quite do it. No, can't get a touch. And right away, it's not going to be Sliz. And Texas Tech, they got some offense going right away.
Definitely, they're continually putting on pressure. There's a shot. Fortunately, hits the bar, and then it's blocked away for some sort of clear, but only gets as far as Moose.
Yeah, right now, the Moose going to have another shot. No, or gets the big save here. It's going to be AJ. Into the corner, will be out. Next person up, it's going to be Sliz. Shot will be wide, and this is reminiscent of what happened against Kentucky for Texas Tech, where they had this offense coming on very early, where they feel like they're the better team in game 1. And right now, they're going to keep this up as shot into the corner. No, Nod's able to get some boost. Next person up is going to be No Dart. Low boost, though. He's going to be trying to stay close, but gets a good infield. It's going to be AJ now. Sometimes he gets a flick. Moose able to get a huge save, and right now, this is the first pressure that Michigan has had, and we're trying to make the most of it.
It's a great counterattack look by Michigan, but again, they're back on the defense here. And it seems maybe that was just a one-look attempt, but fortunately pressured into the corner. It's a good shot maybe, but it's easily saved by Moose back to the corner. He's going to try to take it up the wall, looking for a pass center up to Sliz. But doesn't really get anything from there.
Yeah, Sliz in the corner. Gets 50 by No Art. Next person up will be Moose. It's a bit of time here, but AJ's right there. The demo's going to make things slightly dicey for the follow-up. There's 2 demos now. No Art is committing murder, but the high touch isn't going to be able to cause an issue. But a bump there is going to make another opportunity. Not going to put it infield. No, it's not going to shoot. It's going to take his time. There's a bump from the team. That's a bit of miscommunication that makes time here for Moose to get up. We'll stick behind. AJ gets 50. Next person up is going to be a whiff, actually. Sliz trying to stay 50, but no, over to the side. But AJ just going for the demo end. Texas Tech, that offense that they had has disappeared now. They are playing defense, and it is some dodgy one right now, but they are currently bending and without breaking. More than enough.
a lot of bumps coming out, almost like a heat seeker tournament. And now finally going the other way for Texas Tech. Figured out again though.
Yeah,
Michigan trying to push forward with a pass, but does not reach his intended target in the center. It's 50 to completely to the other side of the field.
yeah, Sketch able to catch it. Right now, though, they're going to put this opposite center. Next person up is going to be Sliz. Can't quite reach it. It's going to be a counter. It's just going to be all the way in. No, Etch is able to get it out. But also, I think something we didn't mention is, that's the Ghostbusters car. What is that called? The Ecto 1? On AJ? Is that what it's called?
I have to double check on that. I don't know about that one. That's a unique car choice.
Yeah. Right now, though, there's going to be a chance here for Michigan. No, can't quite get it. Not out. Not Zalus unable to score. The Sketch tried to stick on this. No art. It's going to be center. No teammate there, though. So it will just be a clear by the side of Texas Tech. And once again, feels like right now that Michigan, their second man's going to be a bit passive right here. They feel not the most confident. AJ's been the one who's feeling like they are willing to take the most risk at times. And even when it works out, they can't quite make it something out. Double won't go through. No R. Shot will get saved. And now Etch just gets another 50. Next person up is going to be Sliz, who's able to control it. Who's going to be on there? No R. Gets absolutely beat out, though. And AJ's going to have to take their time.
Definitely been very back and forth. Just want to add that. But here comes Michigan now on some court attack. It's blocked by Moose. Bounces off the backward. It's still in a dangerous area.
Shot.
And that's going to roll in. It's gonna bounce on in.
I mean, it was so dodgy here, right? AJ just gets the 50 Moose. I mean, this is the guy you're looking at, and not Zales is just unable to do anything. And Moose, 400 points in this game already. More than the other team combined. But, I mean, he's been playing great for the squad right now. And he has the ball again. Will he do something with it? Moose going up. Aerial gets 50'd by Zalus. Next person up will be Sliz, though. B, but no R gets demoed for that touch. Will be, honestly, not the worst trade in the world, but Etch Sketch's touch will go straight to AJ. Sliz is able to clear it out, will go high. Next person up is Moose. Misses it, but Sketch is just there next. And right now, it's back to that defense that they were playing with for a while. And right now, they're just playing with a minute left on the clock end. As every second gets shaved away, it's one step closer to that goal of getting the victory.
Here's AJ again, hitting it off the backwards, going to take it away by Sliz into the corner. No tries to re-center, but Moose is going to clear it to the far corner and take it for himself, maybe, but no. Pressure laying. Here's Slizbiz now.
Yeah, next person up. That's going to be a chance for a goal.
Open shot! And he's going to nail that one in the coffin for what looks like to be a Game 1 victory.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be confident enough to say that yet. 32 seconds, 2-goal lead, one kickoff. One kickoff's all it takes. Kickoff shenanigans. Hold up. What, are we going to see it? No, they're going to go for a neutral. But it will go to AJ, though. So it's interesting, but AJ can't quite read it, and so much time burnt away. That is a third of your clock just missing there, and Sliz is just playing time. Puts it down to a teammate. Shot from Moose. Will go in upper 90, and now I think it's time to call game 1.
You think so? Come on.
I think so.
That's great placement, though, by Moose. Top left corner.
Oh, it's spectacular.
No shot of anyone getting that.
Yeah, it's as good as it gets, and I mean, game 1, Texas Tech. They've done this before, and unfortunately, they did lose the next 3 in a row, so we're going to see if something switches up, but Slizm, he's going to try to make sure history does not rhyme here, and AJ's able to clear it out, but Sketch is just on it. Moose trying to put a redirect on, can't quite do it. Sketches meets his maker from Zalus, and another shot will get saved, and game 1, victory for the side of Michigan, for the side of Texas Tech, sorry. And it's a great start, especially with how some of these scorelines look for the side of Texas Tech.
Definitely. I mean, they were really full offense, almost more than half the game. Just a couple of good looks coming out of Michigan, though, with some of their shots, but nothing fully major. And just Texas Tech, it would have placed their shots perfectly, even for the weird bouncing one at the start. But they were able to put them in the net. That's as much as I can say there.
Yeah, I think the interesting part actually is going to come down to this physicality, the demos, right? 6 demos for the side of Michigan, 2 for the side of Texas Tech. In the end, I do remember those demos. They were coming from AJ. They were very physical. There's a double demo in there. But unfortunately, I think the timing of the demos weren't that helpful. I think they came out but the ball was like in the corner. It was way too high. There was not a teammate there that was going to be able to follow it up. AJ took himself out of place trying to get those demos. And I think if you're going to be like that with the demos where they're not intentional, they're not played in spots to help maximize for the team, I don't think they're worth going for. And I think right now, I'm going to be interested in, are they going to stick with that demo strat where they're going to be very physical there from AJ? Or are they going to like tune it down a bit and try to make something more happen? But kickoff right away will be favorable. No art's actually going to be on the ball. It's going to go very high. Had an opportunity there. But get the reset. Maybe stick around with it. We'll go off the backboard. Etch-a-Sketch, though, gets a good touch above the corner. And a big save there by Moose. Guy is not stopping his performance. And suddenly, there's a counterattack in the shot that will not get saved. And Zalis, I mean, Etch-a-Sketch, I'm sorry, scores it as Zalis can't get the save.
That is a perfectly placed shot, just out of reach from the defender, Zalis there. And already, Michigan finds themselves in a bad position.
AJ, though, is going to try to make a response right away. Gets bumped. Moose is going to put it over to the side. Can he get a second touch? No, he cannot. So this is going to be next. But there's a double commit. It's going to be saved by Etch-a-Sketch, who's been playing well himself. Etch-a-Sketch is actually a caster for this Texas Tech team, as Texas Tech fans might know if they catch any of their streams. Go check out the team streams whenever they happen, by the way. But right now, he's the one playing, and he is fitting right in for this squad, trying to get a 50. Can't quite do it on No Dart. And shot from nowhere, no, not quite, but Sliz will just stick around with it. AJ, though, infield, Zalis gonna try. No, Moose, though, is just one step quicker. And it feels like it's been like that all game right now. It's like that in game 1, it's sticking like that in game 2.
There's Etch-a-Sketch now, getting another touch from the wall, looking for a pass to Sliz, but just hits the bar. As here comes Zalis now on the side wall, leave it for No Dart. He gets it straight to the corner for his teammate. Almost gets a beautiful shot, but it's just too close to the near post.
Yeah, 50 there is going to be close. But No Dart back into the corner. Right now, these touches from Michigan are going to the corner. The shot will be off target. Zalis can't quite put it on target either. Next person up is going to be Sliz. And we're back in the corner. A bit of space for the side of Texas Tech, but will get jumped on by AJ. Moose, who's now going to be on it. It's going to try to 50 there, but Zalis will put into this corner. This corner placement by Michigan is not helping them whatsoever. They need to put a middle where teammates there, but the moment they put it middle, there is no teammate there.
Exactly. They've been just going in circles on this field, trying to look for something out of those corners, but nothing so far. As here's Slizbiz up in the air, leaving it for Moose. Shot just goes wide on the far side, and here's AJ now. Again, off the corner. We get past the defender, but not past Sliz.
Oh, but it's going to be a shot opportunity.
And it's just going to get past the middle defender. I think they're just out of position a little bit.
Yeah,
and Michigan's going to take advantage.
Yeah, Etch-a-Sketch boost got stolen, and they were the one rotating back. The moment they had no boost, and they had to make a hard cut, they couldn't catch up any longer, and, well, first goal of the series by Michigan, able to make a response here to tie it all up. But right now, it feels like it came off a Texas Tech mistake, so we'll see something that's sustainable. Zalis, though, is going to try to prove me wrong right away. No, shot will be wide. Moose is able to cover the second man. And right now, it's again, Moose is just reading these plays early enough to make sure that they're not a threat. They've been playing it so well, but Zalis right now is able to beat the Etch-a-Sketch. There's an opportunity for a goal, and it will get scored, and the one-on-one with the last man back will go the way of Michigan, and suddenly, they have a lead.
And that might have been an overcommit from the last defender there on that shot, but a great comeback, I guess you could say, really, for Michigan. They were down to 1, but they need to keep this momentum going if they want to win this game, because they've been looking good so far.
Oh yeah, it's been a much better game for them. I've been liking it. They've tuned down the physicality a bit. Like I said, they've figured something out, but right now, Sliz is going to try to put a shot on. Will center it, but won't be a teammate there. Moose will collect this ball, taking time. There's a big steal there, but the boost is enough. But next person up, it's just Sliz out to Moose. Shot? No, it's going to go center again. That's just It's their turn. Into the corner. Can they get the double? No, they cannot. No, they can't get the solid either. AJ will hit it out, and now it's Zalis' turn. Jumps early, beats out Etch-a-Sketch, but Moose is on it, and gets bumped, though. So now it's AJ's turn, and a bump's happening. That's the physicality at times I like to see, though. The goal won't happen. I do like seeing the physicality happening at spots like there, where you have a man up and they move off ball when a teammate has control. That is what I want to see, and right now, when that's happening, it is so successful.
Exactly, and here's Michigan again, continuing offensive pressure. It's hit off the ceiling, just barely into the corner for AJ. He's going to put it back toward the center, maybe looking for another teammate. He's going to get him, but no! a poor hit, and it's going to go directly toward the corner, and it's able to be cleared away by Texas Tech as they go on a miniature counterattack and kept in the zone by Etch.
Yeah.
Only as far as the corner. They're just keeping it in the zone for as much as they can.
Yeah, right now, though, it's going to be Sliz turning up on this ball. It's a minute left on the clock. It will be time here. You could go to 0 seconds if you really need to, but obviously it's not the favorite. Right now, though, in the corner, it's going to be Etch-a-Sketch on the first. There's a B. Where's the next person? There's no one back. Etch-a-Sketch beats the last man, is able to beat the race, and is able to score to tie this game up with less than a minute to go.
There's a... Oh my god. Great offensive pressure from this team, from this Texas Tech team, as they're able to tie it up. Really just continuing pushing the ball as much as they can.
Yeah, the opportunity here for Etch-a-Sketch. Shot! Oh!
Off the bar!
Yeah, but Moose is on it now. They're going to try to play a shot. We'll fake it out. Sliz, their turn. Double 50. Can't quite do it. Sliz is going to stick around, though. This is now suddenly so dicey for Michigan. They're going to have to be careful, but Moose does not feel comfortable at this play with the no boost. Is opting to just play safe. But the boost steal there is going to make things awkward. There's a demo there. Shots off. Next. No art. With the goal and the counterattack from Michigan puts them back in the lead.
That was like it was perfectly orchestrated by this Michigan team, full of chemistry with that demo. And maybe that shot hit the post wasn't intentional, but it worked out perfectly for a pass. And they once again have the lead.
Yeah, but now Sliz is on the ball. That's a touch pass to one. Next person's no dart gets faked out. Second, another opportunity. AJ's able to catch up to it. I just get shot. It's off. No. Zalus puts it high. Next person up is Moose. It's double commit. Sliz gets it. It's all tied up. It's chaos on Forbidden Temple.
Oh my. Absolute offensive pressure from both sides, just going back and forth. This is what you want to see in this series. Absolute chaos. It's 3-3 with only 24 seconds left. And here's Michigan again.
Yeah, like you said, chaos. AJ's actually going to try to go under. Can't quite do it. It's going to go into the corner. So this is going to stick around. 12 seconds left. It's going to be 10 here. Zale's going to put a high. Next person up with less than 10 to go. We'll get saved by Moose. There's double commit, though. AJ has an opportunity. No, it can't. It won't go actually high. Moose now. They're the ones who are eyeing this ball up. You're looking at the sun. It's the teammate center. 0-second game winner for Texas Tech to make them 2-0 and on match point.
Absolute cinema. A 0-second goal. And coming back twice in the dying moments of this game to put themselves to a game point.
Kansas State, look out. There might be a more entertaining team than you now in MCC. Oh my word, Texas Tech. 6 saves on the side of Texas Tech against the 11 shots put against them. Sorry, I mean, what did we just watch?
I'm speechless, honestly.
Yeah, I think
from an
that's
observer
fair.
standpoint, that was the most entertaining final minute I think I have ever seen.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm sorry, Texas Tech fans. If you got a heart attack, we don't blame you. But, I mean, on the side, Etch-a-Sketch deserves all the praise there. 650 points. Absolutely amazing game from them. But Michigan, they got to be careful now. That's 3 victories in a row they now need to get to victory here. Because if they don't, suddenly they drop to 1-1. They join Texas Tech at the 1-1. They join the rest of Group C at 1-1 to make week 3 absolutely hectic. But right now, as we go on into game 3, well, Michigan, the ball's in your court. Let's see how you respond as kickoff goes underway.
Won by Michigan immediately as they hit it toward the corner for AJ. Trying to look for a pass. Center just hit away by Moose, though. And trying to claim a lead early on to at least have some life through this game. Here's Etch-a-Sketch now off the ceiling, unable to get the second touch as Sliz propels it forward. Again to AJ. Off the wall now. Looking for no dart again from the corner, but Etch-a-Sketch denies it fully. Now here's Texas Tech.
Demo over there. Etch-a-Sketch won't be in the play anymore. A big pinch, though. It actually sends us back in the corner. Etch-a-Sketch is already there, though. Thanks for that newly set respawn selection, they can put themselves where they need to be. But right now, Zalus is going to be the one on the ball. Sliz can't get up to it. It's going to be an opportunity to center it. Moose has jumped early, but the shot won't be on target. It's back into this corner. Corners have been the absolute nightmare of this Michigan squad. And now Moose, one-on-one, can't quite do it, but Etch sketches next. Puts it very lateral, though. It's going to be AJ actually putting a shot. It's going to be into the bottom left. No, it won't even be on target. So let's get her to confirm it, though. But now with that no boost, it has to take a 50, back into that corner. And again, it's this corner placement that's going to be the death for them. As once again, it just kills their offense as a counterattack tried to go underway, but they get the save.
Again, here's No Dart now. Pressured away by Sliz, still kept in the area. Etch a Sketch gets past one, but can't get past AJ. That looks like it might be on target, and it has to be saved by Moose. Able to get a good flip reset past Zalus. It's kept in the zone. Moose able to get a demo on the goalie, but they don't have the third teammate there for the shot.
Etch a Sketch misses a big one there, had an opportunity to score, but yeah, like you mentioned, Moose went up for the demo, was the first man, kind of second man as well, and just unfortunately third man did not feel comfortable in taking it, but plenty of time in this game, not feeling like they need to take the risk, but a demo there from AJ won't be on target. It's a big block by, I believe it was Sliz, but right now it's still, again, offense for Michigan, but a big clear out. Over to Moose again, who's able to take a 50, and once again, it's some more defense for Michigan. A shot opportunity there that won't get quite skimmed, and a big fake. Sliz, though, is just going to be fine here, and it's going to slow down a bit here.
Here's Moose now. Able to get past one defender, and it's another 50 toward the sidewall. AJ's going to be the first to get there, though, and that's on target. Oh, my days.
Oh, that's a beauty in the ecto one there by AJ. Just goes up, sees an opportunity for the ceiling pinch, and, well, just nails it. And that's a big response that Michigan needs. It's a second lead of the series from them. They've been on fire for this game right now. Feels like that they're trying to do everything in their power to win it, but a double commit there makes an opportunity,
no.
and
it's a miscommunication. And Texas
it's the worst
did
way.
Take it full advantage. I think they bumped each other there, but that's just unfortunate mistake right after they scored that wonderful goal, and it's all tied up.
It's quite literally the worst way they could have gone for this. But a big 50 there by AJ. Possibly a response by them, but no. Must be the one there. Pinches it, will go center, do the no art, just absolutely sending his body on it. Next one's going to be Sliz's shot. Will be AJ saving it, but it will just go to Moose, who puts it into the corner. Will go center, next person up. It's just going to be AJ, but doesn't get the touch. There's going to be a worry here from Zalus, but can beat out Sliz, and now there is time. But it's just going to be Sliz trying to cause chaos in the back end. But no, Moose still has to make the save. But at this moment, as they're on defense, Texas Tech don't feel particularly worried. They know where the players are. They have them all marked. But now Zalus is going to try their opportunity. But with time on their side, they don't feel particularly pressured.
No Dart maybe looking for a shot immediately off that, but to no success. Liz letting it drop down, but no pressure there by Michigan. And here's Etch, able to get past one defender, just gets 50 into the corner. Still in a dangerous area. Eddie not able to get a good full hit away from it. That's it toward the center for Sliz, off the bar and out.
Yeah, but it's going to be center here, though. AJ is able to get the save, doesn't get the reset,
again.
And Sliz is able to shoot, and I think AJ, they didn't go for the hard touch. They felt so awkward there, tried to get the reset, tried to stay near it, and Sliz just disrespects it. It's a goal, and that's a lead now with a minute 16 left. Michigan, they gotta face the music, because right now, they're about to be taken down a notch.
Texas Tech looking to do a sweep. 1 minute left, and oh no! It's another one by Moose. And their job just got a whole lot harder.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one here. Zalus tried to take it across the net. Felt like that they had the opportunity. They did not, and right now, it's feeling still rough. And I mean, the scoreboard is a reflection. AJ might be on 439 on the points. His teammates are both on 90. It's feeling hopeless. Sketches gets a reset past one of them. AJ clears it out, but it's going to be met by Sliz. Next person up is going to be Moose. Shaw will be not quite on target. Has to get saved by No Art. But right now, they got to make an offense quick. But there's all three of them. There's an opportunity here by a shot from AJ. No, it gets saved by...
Oh, that is the series clinching block. if I've anything to see. Oh, and there's Slisbus again. Just to cement it. Put the dagger in. Great pass off the backboard by Moose. An even better placement by Sliz. And it's 4-1 with only 38 seconds left. Michigan need a miracle. Oh, but there's a shot. There's AJ. Hold on. It's not over just yet. So he was able to get the hit from the sidewall for AJ in the center. Places it well out of reach. Past the goalie. That was only 5 seconds worth of time, so can't count on yet another kickoff, though. And here's Etch. Unable to get past No Dart, though. Was No Dart take time with it, maybe, but running out of time slowly. The bump! Oh, what a play by AJ!
Yeah, and that leads an opportunity here, possibly, for Michigan. 11 seconds left. And suddenly, there's a chance. And AJ, could it a steal? I think that was already in. But right now, 11-second kickoff. This kickoff's the one that counts the most. What are they going to do with it? It's just going to be a standard. It's going to go back to no, or Moose is just going to 50 it. That's a huge one for them. And now, a shot, maybe. No, AJ's got control. The opportunity, a flick, comes early. Maybe, no, Moose just blocks it. And now, the possible ending is still alive. No, or it's going to try to hit it off the backboard. Try to keep it up. Maybe a psycho attempt. No, it's going to go so vertical. No, it's still alive, though. Sliz, though, is going to be able to kill it. No, he can't quite. AJ, trying to keep it alive. It's still vertical. But it's on the wrong side of the field, Grave. But right now, there's a chance, and that's the killer. 3-0, Texas Tech. As they pull off the upset and just blow Group C into oblivion as no one knows where in the world they're going.
I mean, why are these endings of these games so entertaining?
I mean, yeah, they're mad. They're absolutely mad. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, the game 2 is the one that's in my head, right? That 0 second was, I mean, it just decided the series, right? That's what it feels like. But I think we're going to talk about this. You know who knows best about how that series went and the absolute chaos? I feel it's safe to say. I think Etch-a-Sketch might know best when the world happened there. So let's go talk to him. Hello, Etch-a-Sketch.
What's going on, guys? How are we doing?
We're going well. I mean, there's a bit of heart attacks happening over there. I think any fan of Texas Tech, they might be in the hospital now. I'm going to be honest. But I think starting it off right away, we're going to go just straight to that game 2. That ending, you guys just trading blows back and forth with Michigan. An absolutely tight one. And in the end, 0 seconds. You guys were able to come out on top. What's the first thing said in the comments? Is it just yelling over there?
I was yelling. Yeah. I saw the pass and it was onside. I knew it was falling into the net and I just went, good pass. And then that was it. And then I screamed once the goal went in, said good work, team, and then here we are.
Yeah, here we are indeed. But I think one of the big things is now you guys caused absolute madness in your group. Group C, every single team in your group is 1-1. And now you guys, I believe, play Nebraska, a team that lost to Michigan. What's the feeling like now going into that game, knowing that you very much have your lives alive? It's in your hands. It's in your court, per se.
I mean, seeing how it went to game 5 with those, with Michigan and Nebraska, I think it should be clear victory. Of course, it's Nebraska. You guys talked about it earlier. A decent team, a good roster, one to be scared of. It's not necessarily I'm overconfident about it, but I know a little bit more of what to expect after that game. So I mean, I think it's going to be a pretty good one next week. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be playing. I was the sub. Fun fact for you.
Wow.
So it should be T Chili hopping in for us.
Uh,
Talk about a super sub though. Like
I'm the caster, bro. That's what I do.
uh, God. I mean, but I think one more question before we leave you here. I guess, how do you believe your team can go all the way? They can win it all? Just
Oh,
kind of on that
absolutely.
note.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I see no reason why these three can't do it. I mean, it is a phenomenal roster through and through. Each man plays their position so well. And I mean, I'm ready to see them go all the way through. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, and I think we're ready to see them go all the way too. But thank you so much, Etch Sketch, for being here for the interview. And congrats on the victory in a 3-0 sweep. We'll leave you to go
Thank you.
join your teammates and go celebrate.
All right,
that.
y'all have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Have a good one. But great, we heard it here first from Etch Sketch, the super sub.
super sub. That I don't think I've ever seen a sub be that impactful.
Yeah,
on a
I mean,
game like that.
yeah, just shades of Turbo back in season 3, it feels like. But yeah, we'll put that comparison there. Etch Sketch and Turbo side by side. But yeah, I mean, Texas Tech, that victory, a clean 3-0 means their record is extremely strong. They're technically second to group due to round differentials behind Nebraska while 1-1. But at this point, the seeding and whoever makes it into the upper side, the upper top 8, will come down to who wins between Texas Tech and Nebraska and University of Kentucky versus Michigan. Those will be the deciding games of who's going to be top 2 for the side at Group C. And right now, it's all up in the air. I could not tell you who's the winner there. Yeah, I mean, who do you think wins those? I mean, it's blown into the water here thanks to Texas Tech's sweep.
I don't even know, honestly. There's so many different scenarios that could happen here.
Yeah, and I mean,
It's gonna come down to the wire.
yeah, it's going to come down to the wire in Group C. I mean, that's only Group C. That's not to mention Group D. Western Kentucky CSUF determines who goes there. Not to mention that we have chaos over in Group B. We don't know what's going on over there. But it sounds like week 3 of the MCC is one that everyone's got to watch. But that sounds like something for next week. Wouldn't you say so, Grave?
Absolutely. I mean, if those games are as entertaining as the final minute of these, that is an absolute must watch.
It's an absolute must watch, but those will be happening next week. But today, it comes to a close. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Meridian Collegiate Conference, and we wish you a good night.